Hello everyone. Today we're going to be doing a yoga workout. It can be something that you easily apply to your mornings. It's going to be quick and effective. It's going to help you wake up in the morning. It's going to be a chance for you to just sit with your own thoughts, except we're not going to be sitting. So it's going to allow you to be with your own thoughts. Every morning I wake up and I practice some sort of movement the first thing before I talk to one person, before I look at my cell phone, and it really helps me just have some peace and time and get my body moving and help me wake up. So you can start to apply this as a morning routine if you're having a hard time fitting in a fitness routine or coming up with making time to work out. Just adding 15 minutes of yoga can make a huge impact on your health and your energy levels. So we're going to just go through this home practice today. All you need is a mat. If you have blocks or you need a strap, you're welcome to grab that too. And we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, so starting at the front of our mat, we're just going to start breathing, finding our breath, and just take a moment to find a correct posture. So think of lifting through the arches of your feet. Think of tightening, squeezing, using your quad muscles right now. Take your tailbone and tuck it. Draw your belly button into your spine. Take your collarbones and lift them towards the ceiling. Take your shoulder blades and drop them into your backside pockets. Take your hands to your heart center. Close your eyes. And I want you to take 3 breaths here. One more together. And on your next inhale, raise your arms up towards the sky. And then I want you to exhale, forward fold. Release the head and neck. Inhale, halfway up and look. Find a length in your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Plant your hands to the mat, stepping back. We're just going to move through our first vinyasa. Press yourself up into upward dog. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. And then you can choose, you can come up to plank and then roll into dog or just move right through it. Finding your first downward dog for today, so you might still be a little bit stiff. Practicing yoga in the morning, you might notice that you might not be able to as flexible as you're used to. But that's why we take it really easy in the morning. And then we make sure we do a nice warm up and move our bodies before we start jumping into some heavy stuff. Inhale, look between your fingers, step or hop. I'm going to step my hands, or my feet to my hands. Inhale, halfway up and look. Exhale, forward fold. Release the head and neck. Inhale, reverse your swan dive, reaching your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands come to heart. Make adjustments in your posture. Engage your total body here. And then remember your breath. Each one of those movements comes with a breath, either inhalation or exhalation. I want you to focus on it this round. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Same series, Namaskara A. Inhale, halfway up and look, finding length in your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Melt your chest down to your legs. Hands are planted, step or hop into plank. Shifting your weight forward, lower into chaturanga. Inhale, press up, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. If you still need to pedal out your feet here, do so. Hip points reach towards the ceiling. You're working on slowly getting your heels to the floor. pressing through the fingertips. So you're taking the pressure off your wrist by doing so. Screwing your arms into the ground and pressing outward. Inhale, look between the fingertips, raise up onto the toes. Exhale, allow your body to sink deeper into your downward dog. One more time. Inhale, lift up onto the toes. Exhale, sinking into the downward dog. This time, inhale, look between the fingertips, step or hop up to the top of your mat. Driving through the heels, finding length in your spine. Inhale, halfway up and look, finding length. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse your swan dive. Reach up and around. Arms come towards the ceiling. We're reaching, finding length here. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Our body's starting to warm up a bit. We're going to go ahead and shift our weight onto the left side here. Inhale, lifting your right leg up, and then we're just going to step it back into our crescent lunge pose. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, lower your leg down, getting deep into the lunge. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, sink down. Lift and sink. Lift and sink. One more time, lift. This time, if you need to scoot your leg up just a little bit, we're going to reach forward, as far forward as we possibly can, feeling a nice stretch through the back of the leg, especially feeling a stretch through the left hamstring and glute. And then once you get to a point where you cannot reach any further, exhale, forward fold over the front leg. Now, if you need the reminder, take your left hand, hook your thumb in your hip, and then draw your hip back so it's at equal points. Then a nice stretch through the back of the leg for pyramid pose. Great job. Go ahead and inhale, bend the front knee. Coming into a low lunge, step the left leg back to meet the right. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Through to upward facing dog or just meet in downward facing dog, you choose. Inhale, pull your belly button into your spine, hold your tummy tight, and then I want you to shift your weight onto your left leg, raise your arm up towards the sky for side plank. Breathe and hold. Waking up the core is so important. If you use these muscles, it will become more natural for you to keep using them. Keep your muscles engaged. Exhale, come into plank. Roll yourself back into downward facing dog. Once again, with integrity and focus. Inhale, pull your belly button into your spine with intention. Good. Coming into plank pose. And I want you to hold plank center. Draw your belly button up. Pretend there's a fire underneath you. Heels kick back. Glutes engaged. Tummy's engaged. Pull your head up and back. So I have a tendency naturally to kind of let my head fall here, but I want to push away from the ground and hold. Great job. Exhale, downward facing dog. You decide, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway up and look, finding length. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, drop it down, scoop around. Hands come to heart center. Exhale. Same thing, other side. We're going to go ahead and shift our weight onto the right leg this time. Lifting the left leg up, we're going to step that leg back into our crescent lunge. Now we're just going to drop a little deeper and then straighten out. We're just starting to get a little heat in the body. Movement is medicine. Movement can heal depression, anxiety, many causes of diseases, cancers, stress, ADHD, ADD. There's so many things and benefits that you can get from exercising. So go ahead and get set up for a pyramid position. So we're going to pull that hip back, Inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, we're gonna fold forward, reaching as far possibly as we can. And as I'm hitting the wall. And then we're gonna exhale, fold when you find that comfortable stretch. Now this is one I definitely need to hook my hip and just give myself a reminder to pull that hip back. Great job. Go ahead and bend the front knee. We're going to take the right leg back to meet the left, and then this time we're rotating into side plank on the left side, holding your hip up. Draw your hip into your rib. Great job. Find plank center. Draw your belly button into your spine. Exhale into downward facing dog. Once again, roll it up. Use your core. Find your posture or position for plank. And really work this plank. Press away from the floor. Draw your belly button into your spine. Hold your head in position. Try not to let it jet forward. And breathe. Excellent job. Roll back into downward facing dog. One more time. Roll up into plank. Hold your belly in. Exhale, lower into chaturanga. Press up into upward facing dog. Exhale. Fold forward. This time we're going to lift our upper body up off the ground. So we're going to squeeze our shoulder blades together. Arms are going to come out to a T position. And then we're going to lift our chest and our lower body up off the ground. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Now you can choose to bend at the knees and take a bind here. Or you can choose to just to hold there. If you're in this position wheel, you're going to press your hands into your feet and feet against your hands so you have opposing forces here. So you're really squeezing and lifting your body up off the ground. Opening up the chest. This is really great for your posture. This is opening up the chest. This time I want you to tuck the chin, finding length through your spine. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Exhale, release. Great job. Take your arms into a T position. I want you to lift or bend your right knee and then keep your arms out at a T. You're just going to take your leg right behind your body. This is really great. Stretch to open up the chest as well. Great job. Go ahead and roll it around. Same thing other side. Bend the left leg, arms are at a T, and then cross it over your body. Now like this one, it's really good to adjust. If you don't feel a good shoulder stretch, you don't feel it, then just make an adjustment. Great job. Bring that leg around. Press yourself up into plank. Exhale. You're going to take your knees wide as your mat, and then sink your hips back. So toes are touching, knees are apart. Take your hands, scooch them as far away as you can from your mat so you're feeling a nice stretch through your upper body. Take your hands into prayer over your head, and then I just want you to rest it on the back of your neck. And in this pose, I want you just to relax. Go back to a breath that's comfortable for you. If you haven't tried Ujjayi breathing, try to constrict through the back of your throat. Constrict through the back of your throat when you breathe. And it's going to just kind of remind you of like the ocean, maybe the sound that you make. And find the relaxation, the comfort in that breath. Great job. All right, take your hands, roll up, knees come together, flatten to tabletop. And we're just going to do a couple cat-cows here. So breathe in, drop the shoulders away from the body. And then as you exhale, lion's breath. Stick your tongue out. It's going to feel so funny. Stick your tongue out as you exhale and let the air go, okay? Inhale, reach up for cat. Exhale, cow with a lion's breath. One more time. Inhale, reaching up, finding length in the spine. Exhale, lion's breath out. Great job. All right, take the feet, swing them around. We're just gonna do one last exercise, bridge pose to start to tighten and waken up the glute muscles. So just go ahead and lower down one vertebrae at a time, pulling your belly button into your spine. And then we're gonna find that relaxation, but then there's still work. So we're gonna press our hips up, driving the weight through your heels. Sits bones go towards the sky. I'm taking my tailbone and still curling it under, so I'm working the glutes here. This is really great, especially if you have a job which requires a lot of sitting. It just starts to open up this region. And if you notice you have a forward posture at all, shoulders rounding forward or upper back pain, tightness in the neck, you may have a tight chest, or you could have some, you definitely probably have some tightness in the chest. So you can take your arms into a bind here, press your hips up towards the sky, squeeze your thighs together, keep squeezing, and then open up the chest. So chest comes to chin, and chin's gonna look towards ceiling. So you're not like crunching here with your chest. Instead, relax your neck, open up your chest, and scooch those shoulder blades towards each other. Keep holding those hips up. You're gonna feel nice little burn, a little heat in the legs. And I just want you to breathe through that heat. I want you to keep holding. Great job. Let the bind go behind your back. Slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time. You can take your legs, hug them into your body if that feels good here, or you can take your feet together, knees apart for Supta Baddha Konasana if that feels like a really nice stretch for you and is relaxing. It's commonly known as a relaxing pose. Or you can finish in corpse pose. You can decide where you kick your feet out in Shavasana, if you decide. And I just want to finish here with 3 positive thoughts, 3 things that you're grateful for. Reflect on those 3 things. Allow yourself to smile. Good, and start to bring awareness back. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. If you have more time and you want to stay in a meditation, or you want to start a meditation, a deeper one, you're welcome to do so. We're going to hug our knees into our chest and finish. Give yourself a big old squeeze. Tell yourself, I love you, but actually mean it. It's not to be cheesy, it might feel that way, but honestly, if you don't love yourself, it's very, very hard to love and accept and be grateful for others. So it's got to start with you. All right, go ahead and get a nice rock going. Rock yourself all the way back up. Woo, to standing position. All right, inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, let go of any negative energy, stress, or grudges you're holding on to, and fold forward. Again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, let it go. One more time. Inhale, in positivity, in gratitude, in thanks, in opportunities. Exhale, hands come together. to our heart center. It's been an honor to share this morning with you. I hope you go through the rest of your day feeling charged, finding reasons to smile, and doing great things for this world. I appreciate the time you've taken here for this practice. Have a great day. Namaste. If you haven't done so already, be sure to click the subscribe button and then click the thumbs up if you liked this workout. We'll see you soon.